Alright, so we come to the infamous Leprechaun Origins, which is a WWE production. It came out in 2014, and it has no relation to any of the other films in this franchise, which I'm glad of, but overall, due to, the backlash that I've seen that it had, and when it came out, people hated it, bashed it, trashed it. Where do I stand on it? Well, I will say, while it does star Hornswoggle as the Leprechaun, who doesn't really look like a leprechaun, looks more like Gollum mixed with Descent monster DNA. You don't really see him a whole lot in this, and when you do see him, it's just there. I will say at least the gore, like this does have some gore effects, makeup effects, so it's decent. Well, good there anyway. Or I guess I should say decent, fine. It stars. Well, it's directed by Zach Lipovsky. Lipovsky. I don't know what else he's directed after this, but want to see real fast. Oh, he did Bloodline. He did the Kim Possible Disney live action film. Terrible. He did Flicked It, which is a lost footage film. He did Final Destination Bloodlines, which is the most recent. So I guess he has he struck gold with the latest Final Destination film. So people love that, but people hate this. And I will say this, I'll admit this, I'd rather watch this than Leprechaun 3 through back to... Granted, I haven't really seen the third one, so I can't really say. But I'm not the biggest fan of this franchise to begin with, so, like, the fact that, like, it was more of a darker take on the character-ish. I do mean literally, because the movie's even shot in thermal vision or predator vision, sometimes with his vision, in the POV of the leprechauns, And, I mean, it's two young couples backpacking through Ireland, discover that one of Ireland's most famous legends is a terrifying reality. And we have some drama between the group with the one couple, the main chick, Sophie. It's like a tough chick, pretty much. Final girl. Although, I guess, by the end, I'm gonna just assume she got away. And not, just downbeat, nah. But, and then you have Jennifer, which is the character of the other chick. Her boyfriend is actually played by Brendan Fletcher, who plays David. He was in Freddy vs. Jason as, not Mark, I forget his name. I forget that character's name. But he's in this as as the boyfriend of Jenny, or Jennifer. I will say overall the characters are forgettable, I guess you can say, but like, because you don't really know much about them other than, oh, the one couple is, Sophie's, I guess, either dropping out of law school or college or taking a break from it, and like her boyfriend doesn't want to do that or something. I guess. So there's a little friction there. You don't really know much about Jenny or her boyfriend David, aside that they're horn dogs, or he likes to drink a lot, likes to party. And that's about it, the character development here. And then you have, of course, this father and son duo of the town of Ireland, where they tell about the legend of these pillars, these godlike pillar rock tower things, and like there's like an old mining cave down the way and gold. But Yeah, it was produced by WWE, received poor reviews, calling it generic horror plot. Which, yeah, I will say it is generic overall, but I don't know, like, I didn't mind some of some of the gore, I guess, it was fine. I can give it that. Although, a lot of the kills are off screen. So that sucks. You do see at least a decent effect of a guy's spine getting ripped out as if the leprechaun's a predator. So that was cool. One guy gets impaled. One guy, the David character, the boyfriend of Jenny, somehow he survives a slash across the stomach. Literally, like, there's giant claw marks on his stomach with blood oozing out, and he's alright. He's able to still run around and do stuff. And then he dies off screen as well. So, and then the Jenny chick, she doesn't even die by the leprechaun, I'll just say that. Or off screen. Her death is a decent effect, but it's not by the leprechaun. I'll just say that. But yeah, like the third act, I would say, like the movie, it kind of, as soon as they get to the cabin and they get settled in for a minute, stuff happens. I'll just say that. And it does amp up from there, but not the good type of amping up. Because this movie is kind of inconsistent with the leprechaun's abilities of, he's strong enough to, with one swipe, or he's able to drag people all away, but then other times, when people are fighting him off with a machete or whatever, he has a hard time running at them for whatever reason. So that was sort of whatever. But yeah, the acting from this is kind of just there. It wasn't bad to me, but it was just there, like serviceable. The editing, I will say, is a bit shaky cam. And again, you don't really. A lot of the movie is either when you have the leprechaun in scenes, he's either very dark lit, or very blurry, and POV shot most of the time. You only see snippets of him, and then when you do see a lot of them, it's not that much to run home about. But I did like the third act, I guess, with the final girl. Where I did like her line, F you, Lucky Charms, or whatever. I did like that line, but I didn't like the official ending where it's like, oh, there's spoilers. Oh, there's more of them out there, I guess. Because then it's like, oh, she got to the pillars, but then it doesn't matter because there's like a bunch of them in the grass running after her. So it's like, But I'm going to just assume she got away. Because not a fan of downbeat endings, if you haven't noticed, on my channel. But yeah, I would watch this at least over Leprechaun 4 through Back to the Hood. And In the Hood and Back to the Hood. I will discard those and watch this over any of them. Well, really, I would probably just stick with the first two movies. And then this. I know there is another one, which it's a sequel to the original, which I forget what that one is. The Leprechaun Returns. If I can find that online, maybe I'll watch it. If anybody's interested in me binging these movies. But if anybody's interested in paid requesting and movie reviews, commentaries, reaction videos, what have you, rankings, thoughts on whatever, PayPal is linked in the description down below. And like, comment, subscribe, share. But yeah, I did not really hate the film. I can't say I, like everybody else, this will probably be the only semi-positive review of this one. Because I didn't hate it at the end of the day. I thought it was just, this gave me more of a Sci-Fi Channel production vibes to it. Like, it was It seemed like it was on that channel back in the day when Sci-Fi Channel was around, when it was good, or before it delved into, terrible stuff they put out now. If they're even still around. Sci-Fi Channel even still on? I don't know. I don't watch cable. But yeah. Thanks for listening. Peace and love.